Hey everybody, Amy Medford with Medford Knife and Tool. The countdown is on to Blade Show, and in the interim I have knives headed to Blade HQ in Lehi, Utah. Without further ado, I'm not going to talk a bunch because you guys all know Blade HQ, you know where to find them, easy to find. Let's take right down and take a look at our Marauder H selection for Blade HQ. We have a wide variety, starting off with kind of our blinged out ones. Again, I've talked about it already, but we have these very cool milled recesses on the handle, so not a whole lot needs to be done to these to make them any sexier or cooler than they already are. But Joe has gone in and done some hammered dimpling that fades out to a dark flamed handle, anodized spring flame clip. And these are all S35. These are Tantos. We'll go into drop points at a minute. Blue anodized handle and spring, that same hammered fade. Same on the spring, tumbled titanium clip. The third one has a polished handle and then flaming afterwards, kind of creates that really cool oil slick. Down in the recesses, obviously the polishing is not, we can't affect the recesses. So the polish is on the high parts, the recesses are just flamed. Very nice contrast. Of course, no flaming on the spring so that we don't mess with the titanium. We don't want to warp it or affect the functionality. Flame clip to complement the handle. Two that look pretty similar, but this one's probably a little more violet. It's a satin blade, and we have the polished perimeters on the scales and a brushed clip. So this one has a little bit of a classier, upgraded feel. Same thing on this, blue handles, satin blade, polished perimeters. Oh, tumbled clip, that should be brushed. I'm gonna take that back and get that fixed before it goes out. And then we have some drop points for future ordering. The drop points will be 3V PVD. So on this very beginning run, this first batch, we did have some S35 drop points, and Blade HQ got a few of them. So S35 tumble drop, got a cool anode fade. It's got some really cool iridescent aqua down at the bottom, fades into a light blue. Oh, nice. And gold anode and polished perimeters. Nice little added touch. And then three uniquely anodized handles. Never seen Joe he has not done these before. So far these are one of a kind. I keep saying this looks like a clownfish to me. Very cool, natural, organic. Polishing on the peaks, on the flats, and custom anode on the spring and handle. This one, same thing. Polished on the flats, custom anode job. And on the final one, I don't even know how to describe this. Kind of like a tiger striped or camo combined. And a polished bronze spring. Very cool. And then in the second tier of knives, we'll get into Midi Marauders in a second. We have a bunch of carbon fibers headed out. I typically don't put duplicates in, but they have a few of these headed to them. D2 tumbled blade with a carbon fiber handle and a PVD spring. A Praetorian Genesis T S35 drop point. That same teal, kind of an aquamarine color, reminds me of shallow waters off of Fiji. Ooh, makes me want to go on vacation. S35 tumble drop point, custom sculpting on handle and spring. And of the Midi Marauder variety, we have four that look similar, two that have polished flats and flaming, and two that have been bead blasted and flamed. All D2 Vulcan drop points. Very neutral, natural tones. Bead blast and bronze anodized flame clip. Bead blast and blue anode. Same thing here. This is one of my favorites. The polish with the flaming is just one of my favorites. That oil slick appearance is just so bitchin' looking. Flame clip. The last two middies. One we have almost blacked out, not quite tuxedo, but black D2 PVD blade, handle spring, stainless steel hardware flamed clip. And then this last one here, just a little touch of sculpting. It looks like a cascade of leaves down on the end. It's really cool, natural, organic. Brush grooves to complement the sculpting that has been done after the PVD. All right. And that is it, kind of a quick purview of everything headed out to Blade HQ. They're probably going to get the knives by the time they're at Blade Show. I'm sure they're attending, as will I won't be there, but Greg will be there, Jeff O'Prandy will be there, Kelly, our spokesmodel that was there last year, and at SHOT Show this year will be there with a couple other spokesmodels. Brand new booth with tables if you haven't seen the post already. And if you can make it to Blade Show, go check it out. It should be bitchin'. I hope you have a good time. Until the next time, I'm out.